Hey guys, welcome back to week 4 of Metaverse Champions. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get AJ Striker's crate in the game Ragdoll Mania. So all you gotta do, once you load into the lobby, you're gonna see this giant thing that says Metaverse event. You're gonna walk onto that, and you're gonna appear in this giant thing which looks like a giant playhouse. So all you want to do, complete these 3 things. It's actually really easy, and I'm mainly just going to be showing you where the locations are of the shards and the fastest way to break the bones and the punching people. So basically all you gotta do, start running around. It doesn't really matter how you break your bones. I recommend walking up to this little corner thing, and you can literally walk up to it, click space, and get up in about half a second. So it makes the thing pretty easy, and as you can tell, my bone count's going up. So basically all you gotta do is get 40 of them. It's really not that hard. I didn't record all 40 because that would have taken a couple minutes, but I mean, this should maybe take you 5-10 minutes depending. But yeah, so gonna walk up to the spinner a couple more times, and then once you get the 40 broken bones, it's gonna have it done with an exclamation point, so you can walk away from that. So the next one we're gonna do is the shards. So there are 10 different locations. There may be more, but I'm gonna show you where the ones are that I know. So the first one is literally right beside the spinner. So basically, you just get a freebie right there just for going to the spinner. And then the next two, you can see from up here. Like I said, these are not really that hard to find. You just got to do some running around, and then you can find them. So it doesn't take long, not too hard. But yeah, so next one's right there. And then you're going to literally just come down this, I guess, rock and grab this one. That's the third one right there. And like I said, they're literally just all the way around the map. They're not hard to find. And so you can actually punch people along the way. You do have to get 1,500 cash to actually unlock the punch. I also recommend unlocking the dive while you're at it too. And to get up to this one, you may have to use the trampoline. As you can tell, it's working very well. But yeah, so once you do that, or use trampoline, one of the two, climb up this rock or use trampoline, and then you're gonna try to just kind of maneuver your way up there. This one might be a little bit more difficult to get to. You might actually have to use the trampoline or the diving thing up there. But so try to get on the corner of the trampoline and wait till you get some momentum until you can at least land on this rock. And then once you're able to do that, you should at least be able to get up there. But as you can tell, I'm not able to get up to that one right now, so we're gonna go to a different one for now. But so there's none up here. A fair amount of them do actually involve trampolines, so it may be easy for some people, may be difficult for others. And so just try to hold down W, and you can randomly click space while you're doing this too to help you out a little bit. But yeah, so once you manage to actually land on that, which like I said, some of them are not easy to land on, you will actually get it. But we're gonna skip those ones for now. We'll come back to them. But the next little gems right here is, like I said, the trampolines are not all that easy. They may seem easy, but they're really not. So that's the fourth one. Like I said, we'll go back to the trampoline one shortly. And after you get that one, you're gonna come over to this one up here. And you actually do have to do a little bit of parkour for this one, not that much. It's just 3 little jumps, no biggie. Or 1, 2, yeah. 2 jumps technically. Alright, yes, 1, 2, 3, up here, right, just like that. We got half of them. So now the next one is right over here at basically the spawn. So the cannons will probably try to shoot you out and stuff like that, and so we're gonna buy the punch ability here in a second after we get all the crystals, and then literally all I have to do is run around and punch people like a maniac, and then you'll get it. So the 6 crystals right here. I recommend going up to the top next to get this crystal. There's a crystal up here, and then one of the ways to get your money up really quick, to actually get the dive and the punch ability, is go in the slide. But so for the slide to actually work correctly, you have to buy the dive. So buy the dive, and as you can tell, you get a buttload of points, and for X amount of points, you get X amount of money. So for example, you'll get a lot of money here because, I mean, it does take a little bit, but you also get a lot of points, which is pretty good because you can get trophies and stuff like that. So you're going to go all the way down this slide. I believe it's actually a water slide. So you're going to come all the way down this giant slide, pop out, and then you got 20,000 points. So when you come up, 200 bucks just like that. So now we got that. We gotten 7 crystals down here because we got the one on top. So the next one's actually up here. So this one involves a little bit more parkour than the last one, and some of these jumps are a little hard to see. But once you get them, you'll be set. So we're gonna come up here on this one. Like so, the trampolines are probably the hardest part, and that parkour jump isn't the easiest either. And you can do the punching thing in the entire process of this if you want. Although if you're mainly just worried about one thing at a time, you can do that too. And for the actual jumping, I recommend going onto the corner of, I think that's a hexagon, pentagon. But whatever it is, you're going to come on the little corner, and mainly just go from corner to corner, because if you fall off, you get ragdolled, and you fall all the way to the floor, which is not fun. So you're going to come here to that one, and you just keep on jumping in the corners. Then once you get to the last one, jump on there, get the crystal, just like that. That's the 8th crystal. And then the last 2 are over by the trampolines. Like I said, you can fall off that. And like I said, and So to actually use the punch ability, you literally just click on the button, and you just have to get real close to someone, and it allows you to punch them. So I'll give you an example if I can punch this guy. So you literally walk up to him, and then hit him like that, as long as he doesn't run away, because half of them are going to run away more than half the time, so you got to be careful. But, so after you do that, assuming you punched everybody, you're going to come up here, and don't worry, I'll show some of the punching, just to make it easier. So we're going to try to get up here with the trampoline. Not all that easy, as you can tell, but you do have to try to manage to get up here. And if you actually land on the wrong spot of the trampoline, you crack your bones pretty bad. The good thing is you get the cash in the process. So that's the 9th one. Come over to the 10th one over here, and you can actually sometimes use that rock, as long as it doesn't slide you off. And so we're going to head over here, and we're going to use this trampoline. You can use the diving board as well, although it doesn't really help that much. But yeah, so you're going to use the trampoline, as you can tell. That flung me way up. So now we actually might be able to land in the right spot, but we also might get flung off the map at this point. So we're going to land here. And that actually almost worked. That would have been cool. Alright, we got one more. And like I said, this trampoline is going to be one of the more difficult ones. And if it doesn't work this time, then I'll just skip it for now. And I'll show you guys some of the punching, just to get an idea of how it works. But yeah, so you're going to try your best to get over to that little crystal. And if it doesn't work, then it just kind of is what it is. But so you're going to come over here and literally just start running around the map. If you have a friend who wants to get this done with you, you can literally go in like a VIP server or a small server and just get it done with them. But as you can tell, when people punch you, it does a fair amount of damage. So if you just walk up to them and punch them, you can punch the same person 15 times. Doesn't matter. But so you're gonna come up here and try to punch some people, and if nobody's willing to be punched, then just kind of wait it out, or like I said, just get a friend in the lobby. But as you can tell, I got one punch off of them. So we're gonna try to get this gym one more time, and we'll be good. So you can jump off the diving board, like I said, you don't have to. It might make it a little bit easier for you though, actually. But now that we finally landed on the crystal, that's how you do it. I'm not going to show all the punchings that take forever, because the people just like to run away. But that's the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.